record button. Well, hello. It's Kath Beenan here from Juice Plus Head Office. I'm super excited about joining you guys here today because today is all about confidence and self-belief. Now, if you are joining us live on this call, I would love for you to bring yourself onto camera so that I can see you because visibility is accountability. And if it's safe to do so, of course, if you are with your children or if you're driving and you can't put the camera on, that is totally okay. Just do whatever it is that is the right fit for you. And it's great to have you here on this call today. I am super excited. Now, when we have these calls, I love them to be interactive. So, Ashley, I can see you there. And Lisa, I can see you there as well. And what I would love to know, if you can, bring yourself off mute. I would love to kick off this call and really just ask, what's the one thing that you are proud of in yourself right now? Would you be able to come off mute and share? That's totally okay. Ashley, I can see that you're working. Lisa, are you able to come off mute? Totally okay if you can't. But here's what I want to ask you. I just want to ask you, what are you proud of in yourself? You know, one of the things that leaders do, they find a way to celebrate their wins because so many times we can really beat ourselves up. We can criticize ourselves. We can look at all the things that we're not doing well. But little time do many people, and rarely do many people take the time to actually celebrate. And that's how I love to kick off our Mindset Masterclass calls in really thinking about what is it that you are proud of in yourself. And if you can, comment in the chat below. I would love for you to do that too and share what it is that you're proud of in yourself. Now, today we are talking about one of my most favorite subjects, and it's all about confidence because a lack of confidence really casts a shadow over our endeavors, right? Both in our business and in our life. And what happens is that when that confidence is not there, it really stifles our ability to seize the opportunities, right? To make those decisions that are important to us and also to voice our ideas in our relationships as well. When it comes to our business, it can really hinder that networking. And who knows that having conversations with other people and sharing our offer to improve their life with your business opportunity, with your product, with programs, and great customer service. Like that is life for people. And so, what happens in our personal world when we don't have that confidence, it really limits our own personal growth, right? It inhibits relationships, it prevents us from pursuing our passions. And it's that negative self talk that accompanies this lack that actually drains. It drains the motivation and it absolutely saps our energy. Now, if that sounds like you, I'd love for you to put a number 5 in the box below. Hey, Rochelle, and hey, Jody. So great to have you joining us today. Super excited to have you join us. I'd love to hear, because breaking free from this cycle is truly essential to unlocking our potential, right? Fostering that resilience that is important for the long haul, right? And really cultivating success. When we have a calling in our world, and I'm hoping, and if you don't know what that is yet, and you're not clear on your goals or your calling or your purpose or what you want this business to be for you just yet, we've got some training to help you to get real clarity on what it is for you to aim towards. Because when you know what it is that you value, then that's your true north, right? And when you follow that true north and when you know what it is that's in alignment with your values and the things that are most important to you in your world, then we're going to take that inspired action towards them. But who knows that there's some stuff in the way, right? Who would agree that even when we're clear on what our values are or we're clear on what that mission and purpose is, there's just some stuff that's in the way that stops us from getting from point A to point B. Does anyone relate to that? And if you do, love for you to pop a number 7 in the box below. So today, talking about confidence, it really propels us forward and it just enables us to tackle the challenges and embrace life with a bold spirit as well. I remember when many years ago when I was not confident in myself. I was a girl who would hide out, would go to an event. Like lots of you are having incredible events right now. Lots of you are in action and really creating some goodness in the lives of other people, whether that's through partnership with the Juice Plus company as teamies, or whether that's helping really impact the lives of other people on their health journey as well, or maybe on their financial journey as well, by giving them the opportunity. It's the confidence that gets in the way. And I remember a very big chapter of my life where I knew where it was that I wanted to go. I knew what I wanted to achieve, not only for myself, for my family, and for my calling in life, but I knew the impact that I wanted to make in the lives of other people as well. I always wanted to help other people, but my confidence got in my way as well. And I'd be at an event. Some of you are holding events at a venue, in a park, at a friend's home, in your own home. And we really love and admire seeing you getting into that action. But it's that confidence and it's that self belief that often will hold us back in taking those brave, courageous steps in making an impact in the lives of other people and also transforming our own lives as well, so everybody gets to win. So what I would love to know is, and I really love the opportunity for this to be a conversation between you and I, because yes, I'm going to be giving you a process very shortly that within minutes you're going to have confidence, like somebody's just switched the light on for you. Okay, and I'm really excited to share that with you today. If you're watching this on replay, we urge that when we get to the process, it's totally okay to listen to this part while you're driving, or maybe you're hanging the washing out on the line and, doing those net activities, those no extra time activities. But when we get to doing the process, it's really important that you are focused and in a place where you are not interrupted and it's safe to close your eyes. Okay. That's not driving a car. Okay, so we're going to get to that process in a moment. But I'd love to hear from you. And Jody, I can see you've popped the 7 there in the box there. If you'd like to come off mute now, or maybe bring yourself off onto camera if you can, I'd love to know, or maybe you can pop it in the comments box below if you're watching on replay. Ask this question to yourself. But how is the lack of confidence holding you back in your business and your life right now? Anyone like to share with us so that we can have a conversation? Rochelle, I don't know if you're still there. Jody, hello. April, see that you're just joining us right now. And I'd love for you to really just think about, well, how is that confidence holding you back right now? What is it stopping you from doing? I know for me, it was actually stopping me from reaching out. And when I was, when I can see that, Rochelle, totally okay. See that your internet's unstable, not a problem at all. In my business and in my world, especially, in that time, when I had my own business in the network marketing profession, it stopped me from reaching out to people. It stopped me from having those conversations. And I didn't have SMS that we were using back then. I literally had to jump on the phone and call somebody to see if they were open to having a conversation or taking a look. And that was so scary. It was like all of a sudden the telephone was like 2-ton heavy because it was so heavy to pick up. My confidence had actually got in the way. The other things that it stopped me from doing was standing up and really stepping into the truth and the fullness of who I am as well. So that I found that really challenging. In my personal world, confidence, I was just playing small in my life, right? I remember even times going out with friends and we'd be going out, for dinner. And even someone just asking me to recommend a restaurant, I'd be the follower. I wouldn't even recommend a restaurant because I just wasn't confident enough to do stuff, or organizing events or organizing birthday parties and all those sorts of things. and the fun things that I really enjoy doing, but my confidence got in the way as well. So where is it holding you back? And so, Jody, I can see you there on camera, and it's so lovely to see you, my friend. I would love to see if you could bring yourself off mute and have a conversation, because that's what these calls are really all about. I'd really love to know, if you feel safe to do so, where is the lack of confidence? Or if you have a lack of confidence, where is it holding you back in your business and in your life?
Hi, it's the first time I've jumped on one of these calls. Sorry, I just got out of the shower.
Great.
That's why I was on.
Oh, totally
That's why my
okay.
camera was off.
Totally okay. We get to be totally transparent and honest and open and just real life here. So it's totally okay.
Awesome. Thank you. Um, yeah, so confidence. It's definitely something that I work on. I've just started organizing events. So I had an event on the weekend where a market stall, and that was great to boost my confidence in terms of talking with people and just like you're not hiding behind a screen or information or facts and figures. And it was all just actually connecting with people and talking with them, carrying a conversation just like any normal human being would. And
Yes.
that really helped my confidence over the weekend because it just took me right back to face-to-face conversations and not sort of hiding behind, or do I ask them, do I don't ask them, or what sort of conversation is this going to lead to? Obviously we had a stall, so there was a product that was there and it looked like we were actually promoting something, but that the conversation started with just a conversation and just talking with them, and then that opened up a lot of pain points and talking points to then we could talk into. So that just actually stepping out and taking a step is what I find really helps me boost my confidence.
Oh my gosh, I love that. And thank you for sharing that as well, Jody. And can I just take this opportunity just to really acknowledge you for holding an event and being out there, being out loud and proud and really standing for what is important for you and making a difference. So well done. That's really exciting.
Thank you.
Amazing. And it's, you just really gave us an opportunity to witness there what it's like to take that action, and be that real, just be that real human, right? It's just our humanity is to connect with one another, isn't it? And to support one another and to help one another. And so when we come from that space and we're making it all about them, right? That definitely gives us confidence, because that's the beautiful spiritual side of all of us, that we just want to make a difference in the lives of other people. And that's what we get to do together as a community. We get to make an impact. Isn't that right? That's super cool, Jody. Thank you for sharing that today. How long have you been with this community for?
I've actually been part of Juice Plus for 5 years, so
Yeah,
it's been a long time. In that time frame, I have I have actually never done a stall type event.
yeah,
I did have it on my heart to start running events just prior to the COVID lockdowns and all of that happened. So there was a couple of years there where I wasn't actively running any type of event, but I was always very
yeah,
nervous to
yeah.
organize it and to then to speak into it. So
Yeah, great. And so do you feel like has that been a win for you?
yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It
Yeah.
shows the growth that I've had over the last few years, and just really stepping out and doing something new, but also propelling myself forward as well.
Yeah, good for you. Well done. Well, a huge congratulations for holding your first store. I'm sure that'll be one of many, and just making those connections to see who it is that you can love on and really support to overcome their challenges. Because that's what this is all about, isn't it? Those conversations is really learning from, whether that's a potential partner that you're going to be linking arms with, or a potential customer that you're going to be supporting on their own journey as well, and learning, well, what are the challenges, or what are the issues that they're facing, whether it's in their finances or in their health and wellness, or their emotional well-being, or their personal development. Where are they feeling stuck and disempowered, and what can we do to help them get into flow? and really achieve what's important to them in their heart of hearts for them and their family. So it's pretty important and exciting and fun work that we get to do together. So well done, Jody. Good job.
Thank you.
April, I can see you there. I don't know whether you can come off mute or bring your camera on as well. Great to have you on. Lisa. And I've got a gorgeous lady here with a pink water bottle and a beanie, but I don't know what your name is. So if you would like to bring yourself off mute and have a conversation, I'd love that. If you can. Rochelle, I don't know if your internet is working yet, but if you'd like to bring yourself off mute, let's do that. April, totally okay. You're working as well. All good, all good. You know, thinking about confidence or the lack of confidence and thinking about what is this actually costing you as well? Like, how is this impacting in your world? I certainly let it impact me in my world. And I think about the word confidence stands for, it's two Latin words, confide, which means with faith. So it's like having faith in ourselves, right? And we can only have one of two things. We can either have fear or we can have faith. Neither of those can turn up at the same time. So we get to choose. That's what we're actually really going to step into today, which is really cool. And thinking about when you break through this confidence and you are now just confident, what's possible for you? What is it that you dream of? So maybe you'd like to write in the chat, what is it that's possible for you for having this beautiful business and community and the products and the programs in your hands, all the personal development, all of the coaches, you know, that you have at your fingertips, all of the beautiful mentors and the upline support team that you can plug into and reach out to and ask for support. You've got everything that you need. It's literally like a beautiful business in a box, which is great. We just get to pour our own heart and our own soul and our own love into making it whatever we want it to be that's fulfilling and in alignment with what's important for us as well. So what's possible for you when you overcome, when you now have confidence? What's possible for you, Jody? What's possible for you, Ashley, Rochelle, and Lisa, and April? And for those of you who are watching this on record, what's possible when you truly just step into the fullness and the truth of who you are? And then you have nothing that holds you back anymore. Like, it's just not a thing anymore. And that's what these masterclasses are really designed to do, is to equip you with the tools and the resources so that you can actually break through and transform your world. That's what we want to see for you. So Jody, what is it that excites you about your future? What are you working towards?
For me, I've always had on my heart to impact women, and it's sort of still nutting it out a little bit, but it's around creating an inclusive community for women.
Yeah.
Yeah. So creating the events is a real step towards that, to be able to connect women and help them to feel like they're not alone. That's really sort of the calling that I feel I have on my heart. And I know that this business model is able to help me do that, especially stepping out and running events, because that's already connecting people. And so.
That's beautiful. I love that. That's a great outcome for the people that you're serving. You're really being of service to. And as you pour your love and you're being of service to these other gorgeous souls that you just get to connect with on the way, what would you love to receive in exchange for that service? What are your goals and dreams?
I guess it's more that, I don't know what I'd like to receive. just, I guess, the feeling of knowing that I've had an impact on these women's lives and that I can make a difference to them.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Beautiful. That's great. Well, I really encourage you to even get some clarity around what it is that you want this to be, whether it's financial goal, whether it's something for you, whether it's something for your family, and what it is that you want this business to be for you as well, so that you can be open to receiving that for all your giving.
Okay.
Amazing. Well done. Hi, babe. Hi, baby. I was going to say, hey, baby. Hi, Barbie. How are you, baby? Great to see you, gorgeous. I think you're on mute there, darling.
Sorry, I thought it was tonight, and I had 5 o'clock in my head, and then I just saw the notice. I went, oh my God, I can't miss this.
We have our SC school coaching call on tonight.
That's why it was
That's
like.
probably what it would
So
be.
I do apologise, I'm late.
It's totally okay. It's all good. We're literally just sharing, Barbie, and just learning a little bit about self-confidence. I'd love to hear from you for a moment if you're open to it. But I'd love to hear, do you feel self-confidence holds you back at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think because of my self-image issues.
Right, got it. And how does it hold you back, darling?
I'm always wondering, because I've been bullied on Facebook previously. I'm always wondering, what are they saying when I get off my lives and stuff. But like when I first joined the business 6 years ago, I got so bullied. I was told to get off. I was too ugly to be on lives. And it was Mel Brandt that just went, no way, I'm not putting up with this.
Yeah.
And she got me through it, and then Christine's got me through it. And then, doing these master classes, it's shown me that, we all say it all the time, no matter what your background, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So I'm slowly working on that, and I'm getting better as it is. But,
good for you.
I've had a great week, and it's just getting better and better.
Yeah. Yeah, you are. You're really in flow, Barbie. And I mean, you are making such an impact in the lives of others right now. And this is what this is all about.
Well, I'm waiting officially to be told I'm on the yacht.
Oh, that's exciting.
I'm just waiting on the official numbers, but from what I've worked out, I signed someone else up yesterday. So that's 2 team this month. And I promoted my first team this month. So I'm super excited just about that. Like, Christine gets us to give her our goals, and I've been writing my goals out for 3 months.
Yeah.
And it works. I don't care what anyone says. That is the secret. Like every month I go, I'm going this and I'm going this, and that's where I've got to it, like Christine sort of tells us 5-1. Well, I've done 4-2.
Yeah, amazing.
So I'm pretty excited. Like just being on number 4 on the leaderboard for the boat trip. I remember 2 years ago I went, I so want to be doing that. That is a dream. And like, I think the dream's going to become reality because I'll be at Game Point.
Yeah, absolutely, Barbie. And that's the whole, the whole beauty of each one reach one. If each one of us just reached one person, right? I just want you to imagine for a moment and thinking about when you reach one person and you make a difference in that one person's life, that ripple effect of helping that person and what that happens in their circles, in their family, in their communities, in their neighborhoods, right? By you just reaching one person and making an impact in their life, you are indirectly making an impact in the lives of 77,000 people.
That's right.
I want you to have that reach home for you today.
Yeah, well, actually, when I rang Christine yesterday, and she said, that's the first time I've seen you speechless, because I had tears streaming down my face going, I think I've done it. She goes, I want you to go to bed tonight and I want you to journal and just put it out there and soak it in. And that's when I did the confidence YouTube you put up, and I wrote so much down, and then I wrote, oh my God, I've done it. Like, I think I've done it unofficially. And, you know, like my stepmom's arriving today from New South Wales, so I'm going to have to jump off soon anyway. And I haven't seen her since my dad's funeral. It's my birthday next week. So things are starting to go in flow.
Yeah, well, I mean, you've been doing a lot of the inner work, Barbie, and that's why you see the outer transformation happening. And that's exactly why we love coming together with you guys, to be able to support you in having your breakthrough and creating that transformation. So that's exciting, Barbie. Thank you so much for sharing with us today.
So I do have to jump off because I've got to leave for the airport shortly, but I will see you tonight.
So good. You've already done this process, my love. So you are on track. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Kathy. See you later, girls. Thank you. Bye.
Good job. So what we're actually going to be doing now, and we're actually going to be, you know, really leaning into this process now. So if you are driving, it's time to turn this off, right? This process, and come back to this at another time. Okay, so what I'd really love for you to do is to find a quiet place where you can relax and close your eyes, and make sure that you haven't got any distractions. If you've got some really nice relaxation music, you might like to play that now. More than welcome to. I can't actually play any music on these because it's recorded on YouTube. It gets a little bit funny, and then we can't share the video and all that kind of thing. So if you've got some music that you would like to play now, please go ahead and press play. But when you're ready, if you'd like to, either you can lay on your bed if you want to, or you can be just sitting up in your chair, just somewhere where you are nice and relaxed. You can turn your camera off if you want to. That is totally okay as well. Or you can keep yourself on camera. That is totally up to you as well. So what we're going to do is we are going to go through this process now. And so long as you can hear me, everything is going to be perfect for you. And so in a few moments, you can really begin to relax very deeply to the sounds of my words. And I'm just going to say a few words about boosting your confidence, just when and where you need it the most. Lack of confidence, as we mentioned, can really be a barrier preventing you from doing what you really want to do and stopping you from being the person that you really are and being the best that you can be. And so in this session today, we're going to work together to lift your confidence in a specific area where you will really benefit from greater confidence. My suggestion is to apply it to your business here, of course. You can do this process another time around a different area of your life where you feel like confidence is lacking. And so this session that we're going to be going through will collapse any feelings of anxiety and self-consciousness and replace them with a wonderful sense of calm and confidence as well. And so as you know, the three factors that allow you to experience true confidence. Firstly, that to feel confident, you need to feel calm and relaxed with the situation. So highly emotional states such as anxiety, they just spoil our enjoyment of a situation. But once you begin to feel more relaxed in a situation, confidence comes in leaps and bounds. Secondly, you need to feel at ease with uncertainty. Relax with not knowing how things will turn out, knowing that you will know how to deal with a situation, even though you don't know what will happen. And that is something that you don't have to try to do when you allow it to happen naturally. And thirdly, you need to be free of concerns about what others think of you. Okay? Confident people can just focus on the task in hand and lose all self-consciousness. Okay, so to have confidence, you'll experience confidence in a particular situation. And the more different places and times you experience feeling confident, the more you'll notice your confidence generally increasing. Now, most people have had the experience of imagining what someone will be like before they actually meet them. And when they do finally meet them, they find the person to be, like completely a different, right, from how they had imagined them. And well, that just shows how unreliable your imagination is, right? And knowing that, I now no longer bother just even trying to imagine what others think of me, because in the past, that held me back in every area of my world. So often, what I've imagined to be the case has really turned out to be different from the actual reality. I always share that I've got a friend who's an experienced trainer who's been training people for years now, yet they used to lack confidence, and when she was training, she'd notice people with their arms crossed or they would be frowning, and she'd actually imagine that they, either must be bored or disagreeing with what was being taught, right? However, one day when a participant in their training who had been sitting there with, arms folded and a frown on their face throughout, pretty much came up to them at the end of one of the sessions and told her that they were actually fascinated by the training, right? And made her really think about things in a new way, right? And the guy that actually came up to my friend, like, just gave the biggest contract she's ever had. And since then, she no longer tries to be a mind reader, right? It really leaves that to the mystics and, all of those kinds of people. Now, everybody has had the feeling of being confident, right? And they have had that being free of self-consciousness, okay? Even if it's only when doing kind of like ho-hum things, like everyday activities like getting dressed or brushing your teeth or, even going for a walk as part of our incredible programs here, right? Well, how good would it be if you could take that same feeling of confidence into some other specific area of your life, into your business here, right? And the impact that you're wanting to make in the lives of others. And so when you're truly, truly confident, confidence is not even an issue as you focus on the task at hand or the job in hand or the conversation in hand, and you lose all self-consciousness. Think about social media. When you lose that self-consciousness, you are just out loud and proud about what it is that you are taking a stand for in your world. And just so the seas, tides naturally ebb and flow with no regard to how it seems to others, so a bird can swoop and dive, right? Gliding and drifting. A tiger prowls, and with pride a lion roars, all because it's natural and instinctive to do so, free of self-consciousness. And that's going to be you today. And so you can get a real sense of that natural, innate sense of confidence, or some time where you too felt so wonderfully calm, right? You just felt contented and you were peaceful, that your inner confidence was all about you. So you can remain still for a few minutes as we go through this process, just listening to my voice and just allowing your hands now to rest apart from the part that knows how to rest completely. And I'd like for you to now just think about a specific area of your life, like your business. Or maybe it's another area of your life where you intend to experience the benefits of increased confidence. And as you do so, just allowing those eyes to close and preparing to relax deeply. And with your eyes closed and your attention can naturally drift inside, beginning to become aware of the sensations in your body and how those hands feel, resting there, or the feet, or the toes, or those eyelids resting shut like a soothing balm, massaging restful calm into the eyelids. And those eyelids have an innate sense of confidence. They know how to blink or flutter rapidly. When you get dust in your eye and you don't have to think about it or not think about it, just happens when you trust. Really trust your unconscious now. As you listen to my voice, aware of any sounds around, you can begin to relax even more deeply, aware of how your breathing changes when you relax completely. Often the breath becomes smoother, deeper, breathing in rest and calm, breathing out any tension, which can simply float out of your body like a fluffy cloud on a breeze. Now into your mind can come a situation, a specific situation where you plan to notice having more and greater confidence. That's it. And when you have that time as a thought in your mind and noticing how you feel about that situation at the moment, bring the thumb and the finger of your left hand together. That's it, bringing the thumb and the forefinger of your left hand together now, associating with that situation with your left thumb and your forefinger coming together. That's good. And then allowing the thumb and the forefinger to drift apart. You can forget about that situation for a while and we can become curious as to just how much more confidence you will notice in that situation. And notice a wonderful, soothing calm drifting up those legs and resting inside or outside of the body and taking you deeper relaxed. Like the gentle ripple of the tide bringing calm and rest to the seashore, the relaxation will drift and spread into every cell of you. And you can remember a time that you really enjoyed, a time when you were so happy. And that could be a time that was very recent or a time from some time ago that can come to your mind in a few moments or right now. And remembering that time, just allowing yourself to drift into that time as if it's happening right now, drifting into this time, looking through your own eyes, see what you see, hear what you hear, feel how good it feels and realize what it's like to have that sense of enjoyment, being happy. Really notice those feelings in your body. Relive the experience. Let those feelings grow and grow as you drift deeper into a state of wonderful calm and serenity. And bring the finger and the thumb on the right hand together. That's it. And you're creating a powerful association with the right forefinger and the thumb being together in those feelings of enjoyment and happiness for your unconscious now. And just allowing that finger and the thumb to separate, drifting apart. And as you notice yourself floating deeper, deeper, floating into the experience as you remember a time being with a person you loved and who you felt loved by. That's right. Time when you were with someone that you loved and they loved you. Now that could be from a short time ago or a long time ago and can come into your mind now as you relive this experience. As if it's happening now, that's right, like drifting into the experience. You're back there now and inside the experience, looking out through your own eyes and seeing what you see and hearing what you hear and realizing what it's like to love and to be loved. That's it. That powerful sense of loving, caring for and being cared for. That's it. And you can magnify those feelings. Double them and double them as you drift deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper. When those feelings are strong, so strong, once again, bring the forefinger and the thumb of your right hand together. That's right. Anchoring those feelings with the feel of the finger and the thumb together. Once again, allow that thumb and the forefinger just come apart. And in a moment, I'm going to ask you once again, to bring that thumb and the forefinger of your right hand together. And this time you can notice those powerful feelings of enjoyment, feeling good, so positive, can combine with those feelings of love and with such pleasurable intensity. So in a few moments, but not yet, and on a count of 3, getting ready to bring that forefinger and thumb together and noticing those wonderful feelings. So 1 and 2 and 3. That's good. Bringing the thumb and the forefinger of your right hand together and enjoying the wonderful experience of those glorious sensations. Loving enjoyment, enjoying love, so pleasurable and deep. Within you, those feelings can grow and grow with every breath that you take. And let those feelings intensify, deepen, multiply. You don't have to try to or not try to. Just allow your unconscious to do that now for you. Then just bring the finger and the thumb apart, and as you float further and further into cozy calm, and just in a few moments, but not yet, I'm going to ask you once again to recall to mind that situation where you plan to have more and more confidence. Only this time, once you have it in mind, you'll bring the forefinger and the thumb of your right hand together so that you can experience what it's like to have those powerful, calming, and resourceful feelings in that situation. So in a few moments, and when I get to the count of 3, bring the finger and the thumb of your left hand together, bringing to mind the situation where you will notice more confidence. And as I continue counting up to 5, bring the forefinger and thumb of your right hand together and take those wonderful resources to where they're really needed. So 1 and 2 and 3, left hand, forefinger and thumb coming together, and a sense of that situation, confidence. And 4 and 5, that's it, the right hand, forefinger and thumb coming together, and noticing what it's like to have those wonderful resources in this situation. That's it, sensations of calm, pleasure, confidence are all about you. And notice how it is different now when you're calmer, happier in that situation. That's right. It's noticing how good it feels. Those feelings flowing through and into you. That's great. Really experiencing the difference, having those feelings, feeling confident and in flow in that situation or kind of situation when you're relaxed, calm, confidence flowing confidently in and around that situation, and how much better it feels when you have those resources now. And the more you get a sense of that, the more you're really going to notice the benefits the next time you're in that situation. And in a few moments, you can notice yourself relaxingly drifting out of that situation so that you can calmly observe yourself in that time, and now really noticing how relaxed and confident you are. That's it, drifting out beside yourself with pleasure and joy at seeing yourself over there and noticing, really noticing what it is about you over there that lets you know, as you see yourself, what is it that lets you know that you are calm, confident, and in flow in that situation. And those kinds of situations, as you watch now, your unconscious can learn, gaining a valuable wisdom from you watching a dreamy preview from the future. Spend a few moments now noticing yourself flowing right through that situation from start to finish. The way that you move, the way that you speak, the interaction you have with others in that situation, and that sensation afterwards of achieving and succeeding and knowing that you have already done what it is that you want to do. That's right. Good. And just separate both thumbs and fingers now. And as you relax even more deeply, and in a few seconds, once again, bring the thumbs and the forefingers of both hands together. Just bringing the thumb and the forefinger together on the left and right hands. And now you can experience this even more powerfully. Being inside the situation with natural, instinctive, unstoppable confidence in every fiber of your body. Realize what it's like to feel even more relaxed, calmer, profound confidence in that situation. Then once again, and in a few seconds, drift out of that situation so you can notice the dreamlike experience of observing you in that situation. You're doing so well. Drifting or floating out of it and seeing yourself in your mind's eye being confident, in flow, flowing perfectly in that situation, seeing yourself the way that you want to be and will be in that situation. And with a wonderful sense of how things are going to be different, you can prepare to return to full wakeful alertness, drifting back into the room, aware of your surroundings and the sounds around, feeling alerted and rested. And you can open your eyes right now. And you can turn your camera back on if you can. You might even like to have a big stretch. Oh, takes me some coming back from these classes as well. So how was that for you? And what did you notice? What were some of the things that you experienced? I can't wait to see this unfold for you. And if you have any questions or bottlenecks or challenges that you are experiencing right now in your business, love for you to come off mute or bring yourself onto camera and let's have a chat. We have about 7 minutes left and I'd love to use this time to support you however we can. Jody, how was that for you, my friend?
Hi. Yeah, it was good. It was a good experience.
What did you notice?
I feel like I might be stopping myself from feeling joy when I'm doing my business.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because I think I've gotten a little bit serious about it, and I've just sort of snuffed out all the joy from it. But by doing that, I was bringing that back into it, and by the end of it, I could feel myself smiling at my computer and actually being in flow and not hesitating and actually doing the work, but with that sense of joy and happiness behind it.
Yeah, amazing. That is so important, Jody. And thank you for sharing that because, even when we are taking action in our business or, moving towards our true north and our calling and what it is that we value, it's not just the activity that's important. It's very, very important because that's how we achieve, right? That's how we create results. We're in creation mode, but it's the energy that's behind, right? So if we don't have that high vibration energy that's behind it, this is where we see, lots of people in my own experience of being in business for the last 23 years now, my goodness. that when we take action in our business, it's really important that we come with that heart-centered intention and feeling good. So this process is certainly going to help you to experience more joy because you've gone there in your mind first as well. And a really great way that you can experience more joy is to set the intention for the day. You know, when I wake up in the morning and I'm doing my morning practice before starting my day, and, you know, just checking in with my mind and what I'm thinking and, you know, what it is that I want to create for the day. What I find is I ask myself by setting that intention, you know, how do I actually want to feel today? You know, and when I woke up this morning, I wanted to feel powerful. I wanted to feel like I was having fun today. I wanted to feel peace and calm. And so the question I ask myself is, well, how can I feel more fun today? How can I feel joyful today? Whatever you're wanting to feel, let's set that intention for it before you start your day. This process will definitely help you to feel that joy, Jody, because that's where you went in your mind first and what is perfect for you in this process. And any of the processes that I share, of course, whatever experience you're meant to have is exactly what you're meant to have. It's all perfect. Yeah. Yeah, it is, Ashley, 100% setting those intentions, right? Setting those intentions and then actually following through on them and showing our confidence, our faith in actually following through and just honoring our word to ourselves as well, right? Honoring that promise to ourselves, which is really cool. Anything else that you guys noticed or any feedback or any ahas that came up in that process for you? And how are you feeling right now? More important. No? All good? Well, hopefully you're feeling great. And like we said, whatever that process is meant to be for you today is meant to be. It's been such a pleasure catching up with you today. I'm super excited because next week, Fee will be doing her product masterclass. So as you all know, we're going to be running these masterclasses week about. So 1 week is all about product and knowledge training. So you have confidence in your product, right? In your business and what to share. And of course, I'm coming to you to provide the mindset tools and strategies and process to really support you in breaking through. And the huge part about that manifestation process, as well as we know in creating the business and the life and the impact that we love as we each one reach one, is that really we get to take that inspired action. I love how Sandy, oh my goodness, I love how Sandy always shares. It's about left foot, right foot. So we do the mindset work and that's the left foot. But if all we're doing is the mindset work and we're walking forward with the left foot, we're actually going to be walking around in circles and not actually getting anywhere. So it's really important that as we do the inner work, it's really important that we're very strategic as well, and we do the logical and strategic methods, right? Like our DMO, as an example, and that consistency to ensure that you attract the people in your world that you're wanting to make a difference to. So really excited for our next call in our Mindset Masterclass series, because in a fortnight, I'm going to be doing a masterclass and it's all going to be about really breaking through and deleting the limiting beliefs. So if you're thinking about, you know, the lack of self-worth, the unworthiness stuff, the I'm not enoughness stuff, the I'm not good enoughness stuff, the I don't deserve stuff, right? All of those beliefs that once upon a time it did keep you safe, but it's causing sabotage now. What we're actually going to be doing is we're going to uncover 5 of your top beliefs that are causing self-sabotaging behaviors. So whether that's distraction or perfectionism, or maybe you're busy taking the action, but you're not seeing the result that you desire. Maybe there's procrastination in there as well. I was an expert at all of those self-sabotaging behaviors, right? but it's because of all the stuff that's sitting in the unconscious parts of our mind, right? Because whatever it is that we believe, our behaviors and our habits will prove it right, and will create the results based on our belief system as well. So we're going to be clearing that crap. I say that with a bit of tongue in cheek, a bit of fun, right? We get to have some fun together. And I am super excited about that particular mindset masterclass for you. And if you have some team, some partners that you know they're being challenged with self-sabotaging behaviors, that they're just feeling stuck and they don't know why, we're going to pinpoint that for them in this next masterclass. So until then, take care, keep well, God bless, and can't wait to see you on the next class. Bye for now.